welcome to your OVALfit home workout. My name is Nicole, and today we're doing a lower body and core class together. But more specific than that, I want to focus on your gluteus medius, your glute med. Why? Because your glutes are the most powerful muscles in the human body. But what tends to be the weakest muscle in your lower body? Your glute medius. And thus, in my case, I think I have lower back problems when in all actuality, I have weak glute meds. Some of you may have issues with your knees. Actually, you may have weak glute meds. I'm not a physiotherapist. I'm not here to tell you what they should be telling you. But what I am going to do is a workout that will hopefully help you strengthen your glute med as well as your core. Where's your glute med? Put your hands on your hips. Turn your thumbs backwards and feel the bony process that's sticking out. It's your pelvis. You feel the bones on the side and around your back on either side of your spine. Go just below. All along that ridge is where your gluteus medius attaches. It's located deeper than your gluteus maximus. But here we are today, we're going to feel this muscle firing. If right now you have your hands on your hips and your thumbs are pointed inwards and just below the bone, if you push inwards anywhere along that crest and you feel point-specific trigger pain, you have an issue with your gluteus medius. We'll also see if we all have an issue by doing some tests as we work out. I'm going to get us warmed up. I have 10 exercises that we're each going to do 30 seconds on each side, and we're going to repeat them through 3 times. So all you'll need is a mat. If you have a TheraBand, grab it because we can use it. If you have a weight or a heavy weight, grab it and I can show you what we can do with it. But this is intended to have no equipment necessary, so everybody can join in. Okay, when you're ready, join me in your warm-up in just an easy march. Just gonna get your blood flowing. It's not an intense class today like a regular one that I may do with like a bunch of burpees in it or squat hops. So thankfully we're gonna do a lot of isometric holds and a lot of things very slowly and with a lot of intentionality. Okay, you're gonna march for 3 and drive your knee up. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, pause and drive the knee up. As you do this, you may even put your hands on your hips. Feel if your hips are pushing out to the side at all. I don't want that. We want our hips to be very still. Okay? Pick up the pace if you like. So instead of doing just a knee lift, we're going to march and then do an external hip rotation. You can take your time. It looks like this. Hip rotation. So you're going to march a couple and hip rotate. Okay? Find your balance. Drive your knee as high as you feel comfortable. Supporting leg, that can be a little bit bent. But these hips are very still. If I had my hands on my hips, it would look like that. All right, now I'm going to get rid of the march and just do the hip circles, okay? So looking forward, so you're nice and tall. Contract your abs. As big a range of motion as you have. Make your circles bigger. Do a couple of more. Then I want to squat side to side. Join me here. You're going to squat out as wide as you feel comfortable. You're going to let those femurs come out. They don't have to be dead straight. You can open them up. Depends on what's going on in those hip joints and how low you can go. Okay? Squeeze your shoulder blades as you lift your arms. Then I'm just going to do a squat with a pivot. So I want you to center yourself in the squat. Squat here. And you're just going to pivot here and pivot. Reach. Pull back and reach. You can go a little faster. Here's 4 more. From here, I'm gonna do a glute squeeze. Leg goes straight back, palm lifts to the ceiling. So this is what I'm doing. Heel lift, squeeze your butt, squeeze your shoulder blades. Exhale, you go a little lower. Squat, extend. Okay. I'll do 4, 3, leg out to the side, goes here. What's the role, the function of your gluteus medius? Is to abduct, abduct your leg. That's what you're doing right now. Leg away from your midline. Turn your toe down slightly. How you doing? You don't have to use the arms if you don't want. Just focus legs. Go for 4, 3, same leg 8 times. Here's 8. Touch your toe. Go 4. And switch. Here's 8. Toe down. Supporting leg can be slightly bent. Let's go again. 8. Abs in. 4. These muscles are going to get tired today. Then I'd like you to walk yourself forward into a plank. Okay? Find some room. Get yourself into your plank. Bring your leg forward. Drop your knee. Heel. I want to stretch a little hip flexor here as you drop your knee down. Let's go for 4. Then you're going to hold and bring your inside arm up. Hold, arm up. Thread through the other arm. Go for 4. Exhale. 1 to your plank and switch and go knee and heel. Abs in. I have 4. Here comes your hold. Arm comes up. It's 4. And 2. All right. Go to down dog. Spread your legs. Pedal your feet. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold. Walk it back. Straighten your legs. Hands around your back. Thumbs link. Come all the way up. Straight back. Push your hips into full extension. So this is extension. This is not. Okay? If you need water, grab it. 10 exercises. Minute each, 30 seconds on each side. If you have a mat, do that. Press pause for as long as you need to. Once you have your mat set up, you're going to need to come down on your hands and knees. I'm going to talk a lot the first round through. Hopefully you get into the rhythm and have a better idea of what I'm doing. You need to know no matter what, you're going at your own pace, and slower is going to be better. Okay? Hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders. Tailbone slightly lifted. I'd like a flat back, so I'm going to pull my abs in to support myself. I need to extend one leg. Okay, now I want your toe to face the ground. I want you to lift, and I want you to feel. It's your glute that's firing. I don't want to be feeling this in the hamstring. If I do, then I tend to work through my hamstrings more than my glutes. Now, don't want to tip to one hand. Keep your weight equal on both hands. Switch legs. Extend the hip height, go from there. Drop your shoulder blades down your spine. Take a deep breath. Again, we're not leaning. Heel up, toe down. Now the next exercise is really similar. We're going to change legs and we're just going to bend our knee. One more. And switch. Knee is bent, heel to ceiling. Here we go. Now what I'm doing by bending the leg, try to make it so that you can't use your hamstrings. So if your hamstrings cramp, then you know that you use your hamstrings more than your glute medius. So that's why we need to train this glute medius to be firing. Couple more. And switch. Drop those shoulder blades away from your ears. Your shirt's hanging, but your tummy isn't, right? Okay, I want you to even close your eyes. Fire your glutes, your butt, squeeze it. Where I'm gonna head, 10 seconds, I'm gonna go into a bridge. My feet will be hip width apart when I lay on my back. Here we go. I want you to push into the middle part of your foot. Now, a full extension is what I'm after. All the way, fire your glutes. This is not a full extension at all. How do you know? From your quads through your torso, you are a straight line. If you need to bring yourself down at all, you can. Exhale, lift. From here, what am I gonna do? A one-legged bridge, okay? So now I'm just gonna keep my hips up high, lift my leg. It does not matter how high you lift it. The test is, did you drop? Let's come down, let's push all the way up, come down. Again, what is all the way up? Thigh through your torso makes a straight line. So if you feel this in the hamstrings, they're taking over rather than it being your glute. So again, push in the middle of your foot, switch. It's like I'm sliding my toes through the end of my shoe box as I'm pushing up. Exhale. After we bridge, we're gonna lay on our side and do clamshells. Push, extend, go one more. Up. Come on your side. You can lay down if you'd like. Knees are together, and what am I gonna do? Lift the top leg. How do I make it harder? Push on it. This is where a TheraBand comes into play. If you had a band, keep going, okay? It could go, you can pause this, right? Anytime you want. But I would go here with it to make this harder, okay? You ready to do the other side? Flip over, and away you go. Again, you could be laying down, you could be pushing. What if I don't have a band but I have a weight? Lay the band on your thigh if you want. Okay, intentionally squeeze your glutes. Exhale, 10 seconds. Then I'm going to do a side plank. My top leg is going to be crossed over my bottom leg, and I'm going to hold. This comes off, I don't need that at all. Top leg. Okay, now what am I going to do? Push like crazy with my top leg down into the ground. You go onto your knee if you needed to. Pull the shoulders back. You can give yourself support if you want. Keep pushing. Push, 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 push. Down, down into the ground. Abs in. You ready to switch to the other side? You just flip over like so and push. Or in my case, I'll come over, y'all. After this, you need to stand up. We're gonna do a standing single leg raise, but it's all about what you're gonna do with your hip. Keep pushing, push down. Push as hard as you can. 5 seconds, hip up. All right, stand up. I have a wall, if you don't, it's not terrible. You can do this without, watch first, and then I'll show you what's going on the wall. Pretend I have a wall here. I lift the inside leg. This is not the leg I'm using to actually work. It's this one. It's this glute medius. I want to go lazy. I want to let my hip stick out. So I'm going to go out and then try to get those hip bones to parallel. So watch what happens. So I lift. It's going up like this. So I'm going to go, as I go down, I go again away from the wall. And when I lift up, I'm going to touch the wall. Hopefully that makes sense to you. So it's inside leg goes up, doesn't matter what you do with your arms. you let your hip drop and raise. If you're all ready to go, I'll give you 30 seconds. In 5, shoulder blades back. How high you lift your leg is up to you. Lazy hip, drop it out, drive it up. Drop it, drive it. Now, you should be able to do 20 slowly. If you can't, you've got weak glute medius. This hip flexor driving you crazy, you need to drop it. It's okay. Keep focusing. It's the supporting leg that's helping you up that we're working. One more. Switch. Okay, so lazy hip, and then lift. Go away from the wall, go up the wall. Again, your arm could be here, it could be here, whatever's more comfortable for you. Then I'm going to do a forward lunge. If you had a weight, heavy weights, I'd grab it, okay? I'm going to do a forward lunge with the same leg. So, if you have a weight, hold it in the opposite leg that's going forward, okay? So we're going to go here. What's the test? I don't want my hips to move. So put your hands on your hips if you're not going to work with a weight. Whether or not you can see my front leg, I don't know, nor do I really mind. Come forward, drop your knee as low as you can. Check that this is not coming in. I'm not counting yet. And then you're going to push off. So here, I don't want to drop my hip, okay? So the gluteus medius is going to hold me. If I had a heavier weight, if I was more advanced, I would hold the weight right there, and that heaviness of the weight is going to make me want to give in, but I'm not going to. You ready? 30 seconds with the weight, my invisible weight, here. If you don't want to push off, you don't have to. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Head does not move, hip does not move. I would know it moves if my hands start to move. 5. Let's switch. So you would switch hands with the weight. Can you do 2 weights? Yes, you could. But what would be better is to take 2 weights into one hand, make this extra heavy. Then I'm going to do what's called a pistol squat, a one-legged squat. You're going to have 1 foot forward, heel on the ground, and you're going to try to squat with one leg. 1 more. Okay, same thing, hands on hips. Let's switch. Heel forward. Watch from this front, I touch down. Watch to make it harder, I don't touch. Again, these are just the demo, or here. Okay? Okay, so this is the one-legged pistol squat if you have yourself a step that you can come off of, or you could do it on the floor. Ready to work? Ready, set, go. Slow. Push into your back of the foot. Hands are on the hips to feel. If I drop a hip, I don't want to. Gotta be intentional. You can feel your quad burn. Last one. Switch. Heel, shoulders. Here we go. How low you go depends a lot on the flexibility in your ankle. I'd go lower if I was standing on a stair, sideways, and letting this foot hang off the side, which is a lovely option. 10 seconds. Then I'm going to do a side plank with my leg coming off the ground. So can you come down with me, please? On your elbow. Options. One leg bent, straight up, or both. We're gonna hold, ready, go. What are you gonna do? Pull up, fire glutes, lift. Don't let yourself sink down. Okay, can you lift? You don't have to. You can come right back here. Watch, toe down. There it is. There's that glute med. 5. Switch. So we're gonna hold, lift, pulse. Ready? Shoulders back, elbow under shoulder, knee bent or straight, hold, 10. Okay, lift, lift, lift. Breathe. Lift. Toe down. Now you start to feel it in your glute med. Lift, 10. You want the balance help? Three, 2, 1. Those are your 10 moves. 2 more times through them. You could do this video as many times as you want, but we're gonna do this again. Ready? Okay, so how we're gonna start? Back on your hands and knees. In 10 seconds, it's a straight leg lift. Tailbone up, abs in, extend, go to hip height, toe down, ready, lift. So you focus, squeeze the glute, like if you even touched it, it should be solid. And then reminder, if you feel it in the hamstring, then you're hamstring dominant and your glutes haven't been working as hard. 10, weight on each hand. And switch. You go immediately. Flex your foot. Are you leaning? Pretend there's a glass wall beside you. You don't want to bonk your head or your butt against it. Go 10. Then you can do the same thing, but I want you to bend your knee. Switch. Heel to ceiling. Let's go. Get rid of the hamstrings. Just you and your breathing. If you need to rest before the time is up, you go ahead. You could also pause this. And switch. I'm checking shoulders away from my ears, heel to ceiling, focusing the entire time, squeezing my glutes. Then I will bridge in 15. One more. On your backside, heels towards your glutes. Drive through the middle of your foot, come up, full extension. If you had a weight, you could put it here on your hips to make this harder. If you had a TheraBand, it could go around. Well, I can't really do that because I'm gonna do a single leg after, but it could go around the base of both legs. Okay, let's hold it if you want. You can push your triceps down, full extension. Then we're gonna go into single leg bridge. Here it is. Hips up, let it come down, fire it, push it up. Some of us don't go all the way. Can you get another half an inch, centimeter? Get it up there, hold. 10. Switch. Fire it up. Wiggle your toes for me. Then we'll do the clamshells. You have that band if you like. Ten. Or hold it a little longer. On your side. Wait if you have it. Push if you want. I'm gonna make it a little different. Separate your feet. Go toe up, toe down, toe up and down. All my muscles We're trying to push this leg. Give it some resistance. Three, two, flip over. Push. While you're here, yes. Breathe in. Then I'm going to do a side plank with a hold. Here's one more. Top leg in front of the bottom. Push. Push down. Shoulders back. Abs in. Okay? If you feel like you'd like to add on, this has nothing to do with your glutes or lower body. Arm pulls back. Squeeze your shoulder blades. This is a little bit of posture work. 10. Hip up. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Push. Squeeze your bum. A little higher. You're dropping. Then I'm going to stand and do single leg raise. Three, two, take a moment. You can pause if you want to stand. I want to show you if you have a ball, you can use the ball under the hip. Any kind of ball. I just happen to have a soft ball. This is going to go against the wall, going on my hip. And I'm going to do this with it. I'm going to roll that ball against the wall with my legs up. Okay, so getting yourself ready. We're starting in 10 seconds. I play around with this ball. Again, you're going to drop your hip, get it lazy, push it up. Ready, set, here we go. Slow. So when I do these for real, I do 20 on each side. I don't have the time in the 30 seconds to do that. This is just an idea of how you could extend your workout if you wanted. Switch. Ready, drop your hip, set, shoulders back, begin. Fire the glutes, squeeze your butt. Get your hips going in parallel. 10 seconds. Then I do a forward lunge. If you want, grab the weight. You had it. One side, ready, begin. Okay, without a weight, hand on hip. You want to feel if that hip's going to stick out or not. Please remember you have a stationary lunge option. One more. Switch legs. So in 20 seconds, and you can pause if you need to. How you doing? Hips not moving out. Give me 2 more. Then I do a pistol squat. Okay? Okay, pistol squat. Hands on the hips again. Heel not touching, or if you were on a floor that was slippery, you could have a towel under your heel and you could definitely move that in and out. Again, this is a glute medius focus, so we're not letting our hip drop out. If it does, pause, reset. Maybe you don't go as low. All right, switch. Fully stand up at the end and squeeze your butt. 10 seconds. Then we're going to go into that side plank leg lifts. Come on down. We pause, hold for 10. Ready? Shoulders back. Stagger if you need to, or knee drop. Here we go. 10. Okay, hip away from the ground. Abs in. Here, here, and we're here. Wherever you want to be with your hands. Okay, now lift. Turn the toe down. Deep breath. Ready? Now lift. 3, 2, rest. Switch sides. Set, elbow, ready, lift, go. Okay, lift. Turn your toe in. That's everything for me right there. Let's go. One more. There it is. 2 times through. Hello, glutes. We're feeling something. One more time, and then you'll be done. Unless you want to keep on going. So get yourself ready. We're getting back into our hands and knees, single leg extension. Shoulder blade squeeze back. Abs in. Extend your leg. Ready, go. Heel up. Squeeze your bum. Are you tipping to one side? You may want to close your eyes to feel what is happening in that body. I have 10. And switch, up, extend, begin. Ears above your shoulders, please. Again for 10, then we're going into our bridge. Last one. All right, come on down. Push into the balls of the middle part of the feet. Ready, set, lift, hold if you'd like, fully extend. Fire, fire your glutes. Come down part way if you'd like, come up again. Hold. And then down. Hold. And down. Wiggle those toes. One more. Up. Ready, one leg. Begin. Up. All the way. By all the way, I mean straight from thigh to rib cage. Third time through. Hoping you're as tired as I am, but mine are very weak, so maybe I'm way more tired than you are. 5. It's very possible. Rest, lift, here we go. Then we'll do the clamshells. Don't get lazy on me, you've got to push all the way or take a break. Last one, down you come, on your side, grab a weight, grab a band if you got it. Ready, legs together, here we go, push or turn that knee down. 15. Belly button pulling in toward your back. And other side. Ready, set, begin. Then we'll be doing our side plank hold. Here's 10. One more. One in front of the other. Push, push, push. Lift, lift, lift. Now, back. Posture. Try not to drop your head. Here's 10. And then flip over. Ready, set, lift. Of course, you don't need me to tell you when to lift. Go whenever you want. Runaway weight. Then we're going to do that standing leg lift. With the ball if you have it. Here's 10. It's a little higher. One more. Okay. Pick a leg, does not matter which one. Ball if you want. You're going to drop the hip, make it lazy, and then bring your hip bones up to parallel. Ready, set, go. You gotta think posture, ears in line with those shoulders. Last one. And switch. Okay, again, start, hip it out. Ready, set, drive it up. All the way. Then we're going to do the forward lunges. Let's have one more. Okay, with or without the weight. Opposite to the leg that you're lunging with. Ready? Here we go. Hand on hip or hands on hips. Some of you want an extra balance challenge, I could tell. Lift up. Kick your bum. But the key is these hips are not moving. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. Two more, please. And then switch. Ready, set, let's go. How's that front knee doing? Not letting it come in, are ya? Okay, go straight in line with that foot. Then I have the pistol squat. One more. Weight down. Hands on hips. One leg out. Drag it or lift it. Ready, set, go. How you doing? None of that. I need you to drop your hip back. Extend fully. Extend. Drive through your heel. Last one. Switch. Ready, set, begin. All the way at the top, squeeze as well. I've got 15, then we'll side plank, we'll be done the work. Mostly. What does that mean? 5. Come on down. Side plank, hold. Knee bent or straight, shoulder blades back. Ready, set, up. Reach as high as you can, squeeze. All right. Okay, lift without the dropping. If the dropping happens, we don't lift. Help yourself if you need to. Toe down. Let's go. One more. And rest. Other side. Ready, set, up. Here it is. 10. Tummy in. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Hello, what's going on in here, Mom? Lift. Turn the toe in. I can barely do that. Like, I seriously want to drop that leg. Ready? Let's go. Five. And rest. Okay, I said we're done. Sort of. I'm going to actually get you to work through your glute muscle by pushing with your thumb on it. It's going to feel good in the end. What are we going to do? Okay, hands on hips, thumb below, move it below the bone. Okay, where I said you can feel at the beginning of this workout where your gluteus medius is. I want you to bring your knee in. You're going to play around. Keep moving your thumb. If you have a trigger spot whereby you feel any extra pain, that's where you're going to push. If you don't, lucky you, it doesn't matter as much where you push. I'm trying to help release this trigger pain by pushing and watch. See how my toes down? Extend and lift. Now right there, move your thumb around little circles until you see if you have a trigger spot. I found mine, and what's going to happen is I'm going to slowly bring the knee down, toe down, extend back, and I'm just going to hold, move my thumb through my muscle, stripping it, and then bring it down again. Exhale, move it around, extend back, yes or no. So I'm not forward with my leg, I'm pulling it back. Okay, knee in again, find the spot, toe down, extend, lift. That's what your gluteus medius does, that's why it's firing. And down. I said it would feel good, not necessarily while you're doing this, but later on, hopefully, it'll help release tension in this muscle. Again, you go at your own pace, I'll shut up.
I'm gonna do one more. If you want to pause and do more than this, please do. It's meant to actually release your muscle. There's not necessarily a time limit with this, but for the sake of the video, there's a time limit. You don't want to be here all day, do ya? Okay, I know where my trigger spot is immediately because my glutes are so very sore. Knee, extend, toe down, lift. Find the firing spot, and in. Lift, breathe through this. In, extend, up. So this will release through your muscle far more than if you just tried to stretch it. Let's just do two more. Extend, toe down, hold, move that thumb around. And release. All right. Bring your knees up as high as you feel comfortable. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift and look at your arm. Intentionally release your lower back. Breathe deeply. All right, bring your knees to center. It's a figure four stretch. Cross your ankle over your knee. Hold underneath the knee. Sink back into this. Push your legs away. Let your ankle draw the letter U. Relax through your shoulders. One more. Release that leg down now. The one you're holding, bring it in toward your shoulder. Bring your shoulder blades back. Try to place your lower back into the mat. Point and flex. Bring both your legs in. Bring your head up. Let yourself rock a little bit side to side. Then you're going to go to the fetal position on the other side. Here we go. Again, deep breath. On the exhale, lift and look. If you don't feel much of a stretch in your lower back, your quadratus lumborum, then bring your knees up a little more. Relax the back. Deep breath. Exhale, knees to center again. Figure four with the other leg. Laying back, push that knee away. And the letter U this time. Other leg. Couple more. Keep holding that leg. Extend the one you've stretched. For your hip flexor, again, bring the knee to the same shoulder. Point and flex. Pushing your lower back to the floor and your shoulders. And we're going to come up onto all fours, like a cat, tucking. Spread your knees wider, come back, child's pose. Let your hip rock to one side and your hands walk to the other. And switch. And then bring yourself back up. Choose one leg to come forward. Your knee is going to drop down beneath. Now with this stretch, I want you to lean into your leg so that you roll onto the outside of that foot. And release, and then switch. So replace the knee further back, and now lean. Relax your glutes this time. And release. If you have weak glutes, every single day, do the standing leg lift. Add a ball if you'd like to. Hopefully you'll have better success and take away some maybe the low back pain or even the knee pain. Thank you for joining me, and hopefully I'll see you again really soon in another workout.